Live. Boom.
There we are. No.
Yes. Woot woot. Omnion
Woot.
24. Hello. Lucky Bat. Ooh, whoa. What's up, goody peepees? Which pocket do I have the airbrush cleaner in?
You clean your airbrush?
Why is my phone charger in my pocket?
You're doing stuff drunk again. It's okay to admit that you have a problem. We can help you.
Jason M. Hey everyone, the Darknet Pretty. Hey, I want to watch it. 30 episodes of Malibu, and then they just dip. Dark Turtle, yo, Mr. High Man Canada 2. I just watched a bunch of Titanfall 2 lore. Robit. That's what I know about Titanfall 2.
Wow.
Richest Games. Hey, what's poppin'?
Hey.
Isuku, hello. Ooh, this was grimy.
Wait, your airbrush was grimy?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's weird. We all know those airbrush judgers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple on stream sometimes.
Richest Games. Did Jay finally get a beer that he wanted from the last Patreon stream? I did get wine, but then I drank it all.
Right before the stream started. You know what I was doing before the stream?
What?
I was playing Raid Shadow Legends. Like a good little shell. That's what I was doing.
Raid Shadow Legends. Dink Dirt. Jay, how much do you bench? I bought a little bench not too long ago. I was at a flea market, and they had somebody was selling reupholstered little stools and benches that she reupholstered by sewing together neckties. They're really cool, so I got one.
Interesting. So you can bench one.
I can bench one. Yeah, I have one bench.
Interesting. Do you think at some point you think you can handle more benches?
I could probably, if I had a little more room, I could maybe bench two benches.
Wow. Pretty cool. Currently, I can't bench anything. I don't have any benches. Jason M, you went full shell. Good for you. I knew you could do it. I don't know what you're talking about. We love the game. We played it for dozens of minutes.
Darknet Printy. Just reading comments on a tweet about there should be female space marines. Fun and hilarious. My favorite is people defending no female marines because of lore. Yeah, because it's real.
It's pretty fun.
This giant, piece of black paint, it was in my airbrush nozzle.
That's good. Is it primer?
I think, yeah, it's definitely primer.
Mm-hmm.
Sixth World, currently in the process of cleaning and assembling the gang for my new Carnival set. They're resin, but better than Failcast. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've come across any manufacturer who makes even resin as bad as Failcast. Everything is way better.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. Action figure wrestling.
Gears.
Just shake the pain as a workout, Jay.
There you go. Right, and that means that the people that have pain shakers aren't getting their exercise in. Gears, cats in boxes, a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cat in the box, and the cat in the hat. Although cat in the hat's a little scary, especially the movies.
Yeah, the Mike
Movies
Myers
are
cat in the
really-
hat.
Yeah, they're scary. Yeah, I don't know about those. So if you want to be scared, like, yeah, I know a lot of people like horror movies. I don't know, maybe I'll just watch The Cat in the Hat.
Okay, blue. Jay was the cheapest yet still usable for detail airbrush, you know. $20 China model. Get some work out of it.
Right. I mean, it depends. What do you mean by detail? Are you imagining painting eyes? Because you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it wouldn't be worth it,
Mm-hmm.
even if you had a nice one. It's always a good question to ask yourself is, what detail do you think you're going to be doing?
Kind of minis. Female Marines are stupid to me because we already have Sisters of Battle, which are so much cooler. I agree Sisters of Battle are cooler than Space Marines, but they're different. Some people want female Space Marines.
I don't know. I don't know if I can be on these streams while you destroy the lore in front of me.
Literally,
I really can't.
nothing would change. It's not going to be okay.
How many people... Do you think that there's been a couple people that actually cried about this?
I hope so.
Yeah. It feels like it.
I could maybe work up a tier.
Right. Good old-fashioned tear-jerker.
I really like the lore of the Sigmar Marines. They're really good. It's just if a badass dies in a badass way. Oh, there's a giant earwig on my table. If a badass dies in a badass way, Sigmar just nabs them and then puts their soul into like an immortal like body to fight the forces of death forever.
Toby 3. That's what I gotta say.
W3.
You got Toby 3 now.
I grabbed him and threw him off the desk, and I threw him right into my lap. I'm doing great, guys.
Yeah, Toby 3 in the lap. Toby 3. Hashtag Toby 3.
Toby 3. There was a
Everybody
spider
loves
on my
Toby 3.
desk named Toby. For everybody who didn't watch all of the Malifaux streams.
Impossible. Everybody watched all the Malifaux streams, especially
That's
people
true.
that don't like Malifaux.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine not liking Malifaux?
Ah, it's such a cool
There are
game.
people out there who have no joy in their heart. And they also think that female Space Marines can't exist.
Mm-hmm. And all of those people, historical players.
Yep. They're just jealous. They're just jealous. And Sean, which is all the same.
Bridges Games, wouldn't a very fine tipped airbrush be good for painting on glowing eyes? I've done some pretty small glowing dots with this airbrush I'm using right now, the Badger 155 Anthem, which has a 0.5 millimeter needle nozzle, which is humongous. I think 0.2 is considered like the size for like fine detail work. 0.3 is probably also just fine.
Mm-hmm. Bryzern, these are the best models Games Workshop makes.
They are pretty good. They got a little something about them. A little something special. Andy Crimson, I play a female Space Marine in a tabletop game. Get mad, plebs!
Oh no!
Christian Riza.
I am triggered.
Aw, YouTube channels, they grow up before your eyes and sell out so fast. I'm proud of you, boys.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Gamma Ray
And also I'd like
Gaming.
to thank Raid, Shadow Legends.
Yeah!
I love people gave us suggestions of what else we should chill for.
Mm-hmm.
Just very fun. Very cute.
Gamma Ray Gaming, so I have an idea for writing some narrative weekly episodic fan fiction to read aloud for YouTube content. Anyone think this is interesting? No? Yes? That is cool. Then make some videos. Shoot them on your phone, edit them on your phone, publish on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wild world we live in.
Yep.
Orb3. Oh my gosh, it's my first stream. Just wanted to say, love your videos. I like them too.
I like your videos. Flipping a dude at 88. Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Getting over food poisoning sucks.
I you know what? I know exactly how you feel. I've gotten food poisoning many a time. I like to take risks.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag Sloppy Joe.
Baby carrots.
Yeah. Baby carrots.
Matthew Cheeseman, I'd like it if Jay did lore videos, but got all the facts wrong. Oh, just look in the comment section of any YouTube video I had an opinion in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we already make those. Don't you worry.
I would like to make some lore videos. I have this grand idea of using my miniatures and like taking photos and like creating stylized scenes, kind of like how Forge World does the photography in their books, where they actually use models and then edit them into like a battle scene. And then I would love to get other YouTubers to narrate, because I think that'd be fun, and that means that people wouldn't have to listen to my voice.
Yeah. Right.
But like
Honestly,
different
if we can
YouTubers
dub
for
over
every
these
video.
streams- Yeah. If we can double over these streams, that'd be perfect too. With both of us. We'll get 2 other people. We'll get Scott and Injon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we'll do.
We'll get Scott to do the Space Marine video. Because he loves Space Marines.
Mm-hmm. Right. I love it.
Makuta Joe, after your video on the Star Wars Legion Stat B1 Battle Droid, you should check out the old model kit for the AMT 1/6 scale Stat Battle Droid. You know, I looked it up, and I want one. I might be keeping my eyes open on eBay. I almost need a second channel where I just build Star Wars kits.
Hashtag J Wars.
J-Wars!
Let's do it. J Wars. Monitor tips. I promised I would give you money when I was drunk, so raid these nuts, boy. Now please clap.
JPC, anybody have a clue if Star Wars Legion will release General Grievous as a single? You know, they haven't yet, so I would guess not. Especially since it's just got unveiled that... Oh, I just put a big stripe of red paint on my shirt. Since it just got unveiled that he's going to also come in the new Battle Forces. So I bet not. I bet you can look on eBay, though, because people buy multiples. I bet you can get a Grievous for cheap. I knew a guy who bought 3 starter boxes.
Sean. Am I right? Call him out. What do you think Sean's doing right now?
Playing Root, single player.
Single player
Cheating.
root by himself.
I also vote for Jay's lore misinformation, especially 30k lore.
Omnimon24, who would like Jay to paint a Riptide?
I'd paint a Riptide. Does somebody want to buy me a Riptide? Just kidding! I don't have room.
You gotta do a catch and release.
We really do.
So you gotta do. You gotta do a system where you're just buying and selling.
Mm-hmm. Good DH baiting. Finally caught you guys live after binge watching almost all of your videos, staying up super late just for this. Nice.
I love it. That is awesome. Hope you like the baby when we're babies, our baby videos. There used to be more. They've been lost to time. The Sixth World. Jay, now that you've sold out, what advice do you have for an up-and-coming channel that wants to sell out just as hard?
It ain't easy. It ain't easy to sell out hard.
It ain't easy. Yeah.
You kind of just got to build it and hope they come.
Right.
Innuendo intended.
Yeah. Flipping that dude at 88. You gotta grind.
Yeah. And you got to hustle.
Hustle and grind.
Gavin Park, hey Jay, have you played any Kill Team 2.0 with Deathwatch? I'm turning the Horus Heresy Beakies into Rogue, Trader, Airfield, Police, and thinking about using the Deathwatch rules. Love the contents. You know, I haven't, but I have been working on a Deathwatch force for basically the entirety of Kill Team 2nd Edition. So maybe one day they'll see table time.
I know, I think a couple of people have suggested that you should try it out. Must be something to it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they look good. They're Space Marines, but every single one gets a power weapon and a special issue ammunition.
Pretty sick. The Sixth World. So shillin', like pimpin', ain't easy. It ain't easy. Oh, Raid.
Raid Shadow Legends. Nick gets it.
Yeah, I do get it. I really get it. Righteous Games. Jay, didn't you sell all of your Deathwatch Marines?
I did, but I kept one box to turn into 5 guys, which I actually need to build a 6th. I mean, really all you need is the shoulder pad. That's the only thing unique. Ethan Muller, how stealthy do you want your stealth suits? Not very, considering that they're going to be bright red.
Right. Well, they're pre-stealth.
Yeah.
Pre-stealth.
There we go. I think that looks pretty darn good. A little red. Yeah, let me show you a highlighted one next to a highlighted one. Doesn't that really
Unredified.
Pop it and lock it.
Red.
Red. Red Dead Redemption?
I like it. Yes.
Gamma Ray Gaming.
Jake Harley. Jake Harley. Are you guys going to buy a huge Forge World model and do a 10-part diorama series? Seems to be the hot way to get views at the moment.
No. They don't look like fun.
Yeah.
Gamma Gaming. Hey, pro tip for those who are buying a Badger 105, they don't include the attachment to the standard hose. Yes! Yeah, you have to buy this thing. This little nut.
Nut. I was lucky and I had that nut already. So yeah, just be like me and just have it already.
Tabin Ahmed. Hey dude, found your videos recently and planning to use your basing tips for my first Warhammer minis. Thanks for the great content. No prob. Dark Knight Printy, do you guys have a favorite video on your channel? Yeah, the video we put out this Wednesday. Which everybody of course here has already seen. So, you know, thank you.
Right.
And if you haven't seen it, get out.
I like the videos that you haven't seen.
Game Go. Jay, I'm thinking of starting a kill team. What sets should I buy? There's been a bunch of bespoke kill teams. If you want to know all about the compendium, I got 2 videos that go through everything available out of the compendium.
And for the layman, what's a bespoke team?
It's a kill team that came in one of those really expensive boxes. They have their own rules and their own books for some reason. Although it's all up on Warhammerpedia. Just go there.
Jeez, first you start chilling for raid, and then you start letting people steal rules? You changed. Mr. Bumblestud tips. When will we see your oops all warriors kill team for NIDS?
Oh, that could be kind of fun. Just cover the get 14. I might own 14 gaunts.
Oops, I hobbied again. I think you definitely do. I think we have a video about it.
Mm-hmm.
We got a new army. We're 17 years old. I think that was what the video was called.
Stealthy. Nathaniel Smith, what is the Tau Sept? This is going to be Farsight Enclave, although I think I'm going to add light blue to the white. Just that there's a little more fun going on.
Answered what I was going to say. My question. Great.
Isaac Thompson, are the Tau Pathfinders worth it in Kill Team 21? I don't know, probably. I haven't really had a team where I'm like, oh, this sucks. Even the teams that kind of suck, like Sisters Novitiates and Kroots, I still really enjoy playing them.
Yeah. The problem is you're talking to somebody who is not competitive.
Yeah.
So, you gotta talk to Sean about that. Although, I mean, you know, they seem to do pretty well. The Pathfinders.
Mm-hmm. So, gotta make sure I get some red highlights on his dick tabard.
You and your friends are probably bad at the game because everyone's bad at the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll all work out. Like I think the stuff, you know, which team is better really only matters if you're really good.
Yeah.
And if you're playing against people that are really good, because they just know what they're doing. And even then, I don't know.
Regis Games, Jay and Nick, I have a question. How would you handle having Terminators back in Kill Team 2? Personally, I love the look of Terminators, and I would like to see them come back. What I would do is I would have it be a White Dwarf rule set, where you can swap out 2 normal Space Marines for a Space Marine Terminator. You probably wouldn't want to do that, because it would drop you from 6 operatives down to 5, and that would be make it really hard to grab objectives, especially when the game's so killy. But that's probably how I would do it. You'd probably also have to make them not that good. I mean, they'd probably basically have to have a little bit worse rules than Custodes. And Custodes aren't really unkillable.
Right.
Does Games Workshop still sell the Space Marine Captain and Terminator armor? Because that would be a good way of doing it, because they always seem to pick like single model HQ or elites to have as the like the swap in.
Mm-hmm.
Because people probably shouldn't buy a $60 box Terminators for 1 model.
I think they have the Space Marine shell and shill armor available. I'm pretty sure they have that one. So that's good. You know what I'm working on right now? I'm working on the Model of the Month Club.
Ooh.
I'm working on supporting the new miniatures that we're going to be coming out with. Isn't that really exciting? Doing that right this second, and people don't know what they are.
I know what they are.
I do too. It'd be awkward if I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's how excited I am for them too. You're gonna be pretty sick. But if you want the one for this month, the good old Vine Nights, join the Patreon for a little discount. This your hobby making candidate too? 40k is essentially just 2 people pretending to know how to play the game while awkwardly sliding little plastic soldiers around.
You know, that's you pretty much nailed it.
Yep. Not even pretty much, that's just a fact. It's all pretend. Oops.
Matthew Cheeseman, my cat is awesome at 40k. Just whips units off the board, and buildings, and dice, and sometimes eating them.
Mm-hmm. Can't blame him. It's delicious.
Mysterious Automobile, hot take, Custodes are boring and overrated. They're literally just the cool and strong, so we gave them the coolest stuff, and that's it. You know, not really wrong.
You're boring.
Oops.
No, you're right.
Well, this guy's head is real red. I kind of want to run an oops all Sisters of Silence Custodes force in Kill Team 2. I think that'd be funny to bring no Custodes.
Hey, Kinikonones, congrats on the raid! It sucks they didn't give you any models from the game, though. Isn't that good?
I would have bought my normal knight.
Ah, good old
Love my normal knight. The normalist of knights.
Say that again. I liked it when it kept dying. Over and over and over again.
Did you just refer to my level 1 preacher as it?
Yes, I did.
She has a name, and it's level 1 preacher.
I think you played it so much as level 5 now, right?
Yeah.
Damn. And I'm sure you're going to continue to play the game because
Oh,
of how
absolutely.
much you enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. Andy Dog Dad, what colors are you using for the Farsight units? Corn red and Evil Sons? Yep, you nailed it. Corn red mixed with black, and then corn red highlights, and then a Null Oil wash, and now I'm putting Evil Sun Scarlets over top.
Boom. Everybody knows that corn.
Yeah.
Righteous Games. Wait, did Jay and Nick actually get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? Somebody didn't watch Models of Memories and is looking like a goof right now.
Mm-hmm.
Gary's PP account just primed up some Grey Knights.
Ooh, sweet. John Bevino, wait, you're using an airbrush without a mask? I'm confused. Yeah, I should be wearing a mask, but I'm not spraying much paint. And this is just regular old acrylic. If it was a primer or a varnish, that'd be bad.
Bad.
Ah! Just like that. Touch paint, touch paint.
I'm wearing a mask right now. Wearing a whole respirator. The microphone's inside of it right now. And I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not doing anything dangerous. Oh, I got new resin, which I'm really excited for. It smells a little bit like farts. Which honestly is better than like the chemically horrible smell. I mean, it's still chemically and horrible, but I can handle a fart. Righteous Games. Listen, fellas. I've been sick for the past day, and when I saw the new Models of Memories, I literally forgot what it was and went back to bed, lol. My brain is melting. I swear it's not my fault. Excuses. It's okay. Everybody gets one. One excuse. Anyways, did everybody download Raid? I'm sure everyone did.
Yeah.
I mean, who couldn't go for a couple XP boosts here and there? Mysterious Automobile. Pro tip, if you don't like somebody, use an airbrush with lead paint to poison them whilst maintaining plausible deniability. Be a little awkward when you're doing that at work.
Yeah.
Are you airbrushing at work?
Righteous Games. I have missed my one Models of Memories. Now I will be back on my weekly EOB program schedule.
Exactly. Jeez, imagine being too sick to watch Models of Memories.
Mm-hmm. Lucky Blood Raven. Raid kills bugs dead. Yeah, you gotta get the blue can. That's the good one.
We would also do one of those. You know, that could work for a sponsorship.
Road to Ghost Eerie. I'm having loads of issues making Lich Guard. The arms keep falling off. Any tips? Are you using plastic glue? Plastic would probably help. And not just plastic glue, but maybe sprue goo. You mix some sprue into the plastic glue, and then you get a nice thick weld. I don't want it. All right, boys. There's a guy selling a painted Stompa for $80. Should I buy it? I'm already working on painting one of my own, but I could be the proud owner of 2 Stompas. $80 not bad. How's the build quality? Isn't the Stompa 120?
I think so. It's surprisingly cheap. You know, in quotations, cheap.
Mm-hmm.
It feels cheap for how big it is.
It's really big.
It's also like the sprue is ginormous. Like it's thick, way thicker than normal.
I'm glad you guys put out more videos than any other YouTube channel I watch. I am very impressed. And we stream 10 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that we're better than anyone else or everyone else.
Right. Yeah.
If you didn't have I'm late, how is everybody? Andrew Kolstad. Thanks for mentioning how the price of the Black Templars box dropped a few weeks ago. My damn pile of shame grew.
Whoops.
Deckleball, Nick and Jay, I don't get to stop into the streams often, but I want you guys to know the content is great. My favorite part in the videos is when Jay says, well, I do.
That is a good part of the videos. And here it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Matt the Cheese Man. Stompa is the same price as the smaller 2. Games Workshop pricing, who knows? It's odd. It's like they're just trying to get rid of it. Which could be happening.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't quite make any sense. H95. Nick, if you're mad at me, I'll tuck you in with extra milk and cookies. All right, then we're even. Perfect. Man, I could go for good old-fashioned chocolate chip. A little dippage and a little milkage.
The Dude at 88. I'm hoping you get the Ridge wallet soon. Ridge wallet. Yum.
We'll just be doing that as the ad. One day I'm sure it'll happen.
Fusion 5. Also, I got my grots built this morning before going to bed.
Hell yeah. Get those grots done. Grots for life. Jason M, have you guys heard of NordVPN? Sounds like a lucrative business opportunity.
Andrew Gretsch. I went to the UK Games Expo a couple of weeks ago and finally saw Curse City for a price too good to refuse, £85. That is pretty good. I almost knocked over my water. I have a giant bucket of water for cleaning my airbrush.
Imagine knocking that over. Wouldn't you feel so silly?
Oh god, all my blues are over on the other table. Ah, Sean!
I think that was just for me. Really. We've had a lot of jokes that are just for me. Just for us in this stream. Good old Sean. Everybody in the chat, type what Sean's doing. What do you think Sean's doing right now? Sean was in our one of our recent videos, the skull terrain video. What do you think he's doing? He's also in a battle report a long time ago.
Cheese Man, Nick, now with the Raid partnership, how's the door-to-door knife selling game going? Maybe expand to cyclopedias?
Hell yeah! Everybody needs a set of encyclopedias.
John Bevino, what are you using for texture on the bases? It's wood chips. They all have a wood chip, and then I filled in the wood chip with I actually tried something on these guys. I sprinkled piles of sand, and then I poured super glue into the sand. Bad idea. It took like a week to try. Usually I would have used like Milliput or Crayola Model Magic Soft Squishy modeling material. Mm-hmm. And then I just put regular Elmer wood glue and sand on top. I'm kind of thinking Games Workshop makes kind of a cool little plant pack. I mean, I know I'd be cheating on my boys Epic Basing, but I kind of like these weird little like aggressive ferns they have, and I think green jungle would look really nice against the red.
They would look good. Jeez, imagine cheating on Epic Basing though. Alright, well, we gotta get some of these out there. Righteous Games, Sean is just being a silly little guy. Jordan Watson, Sean is chainsaw wood carving if he wishes. Lucky Blood Raven, he's just a little guy. I love it. Andrew Arton, he is doing the Gritty Witch is the dance from the hit game Fortnite. I don't know what that is.
The floss?
Matthew G's
like
Man,
when you...
Oh, maybe. Matthew G's Man, is Sean also here? I don't believe so. He'd probably be speaking up. Mysterious Automobile, Sean is probably watching Major Kill.
I wish I was watching Major Kill.
Major Kill's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Everwild, Sean is selling meat out of the back of a truck. Now that's what's happening. Jason M. Sean is masturbating furiously into a tube sock to the idea of how he wins all the time. Now that's actually what he's doing. Fantasy's Man. Will Sean be getting his own sticker? Obviously way smaller than Nick's. Yes. I love it. Maybe Sean one day will be good enough to be on stream. Technically, Sean's actually been on stream.
Yeah.
He called in a couple times during our call-in show. That was pretty fun.
Gamma Ray Gaming, I'm doing beach and tide bases for my Eldar. It's a cool effect. That does sound pretty dope. Swordfish, I wonder what faction would be the best to fit in a Trailer Park Boys kill team. I feel like either Orcs or Gene Stealer Cult.
Yeah.
That was me burping, but also saying yeah at the same time. Pictures automobile. Everybody knows what the best bases are. The ones made whilst following an Eons of Battle base tutorial.
Of course. We have 80.
Right. I mean, technically, we have even more than that if you count just our normal videos where there's basing.
Yeah, that's
where
true.
Basing is involved.
Pretty much any video where I paint something, I base it too.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. And all this content's like free, right? Just online?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All you have to do is sign up for Raid Shadow Legends.
Interesting. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Now, let's just say, I don't know, I'm just kind of making some stuff up. Let's just say, you know, you really like the channel, really like the videos, but you want to spend money for extra stuff. Is that possible?
Absolutely. We have a Patreon with tons and tons and tons and tons of cool stuff, like terrain STLs, like tables and tables worth of terrain STLs. Voting what models I paint live here on YouTube, like these Tau stealth suits. You also get a little bit behind the scenes. And we have a Miniature of the Month Club, where we make miniatures.
Right.
We are in the mini manufacturing game.
Right. We are about as big as Games Workshop, about to overtake them. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, we're big players.
We're big players. Pretty crazy. Wow. That all sounds like such a great deal. I'm sure that would be, I don't know, what, like $100 a month to be able to do that?
Not
Maybe like-
quite.
Wow, maybe like
Not even
$500
close.
a month?
No.
Oh. Interesting. Huh. Would it be from a range of $3 to $9 potentially?
Yes, it would be.
Wow, that's insane. Wow, you're really just giving things away, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Sean, seriously consider changing my name to not Sean. Might not be a bad idea.
one of the guys from the YouTube channel Tested, they do a lot of fun like kind of tech and prop and costume stuff. His name is Will Smith, and so his handle is not that Will Smith, because he's not that Will Smith.
Yeah.
Isaac Thompson, when are you guys planning on doing battle reports? The first one comes out tomorrow. We're pretty excited about it.
Pretty crazy. I know it's pretty short notice. I mean, we don't usually make videos on Saturdays, but you're welcome, everybody.
I need my Josunja magic mix.
BJ95. They'll support EOB, best YouTubers ever. Exactly.
I agree.
The reviews are in, folks. We didn't pay VJ95 to say anything. Beautiful. Wow. These are some pretty cool miniatures of the month. Club.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. All I can say is, if anybody out there is a fan of Warhammer,
Ooh.
40k.
Wow.
Which I kind of doubt that there's any 40k fans watching the stream right now.
Right. Be awkward. Fizz Darrow, what game app would you guys recommend for 40k?
City?
Like company maybe?
I know Game at EU. You have a bunch of those.
Right.
There's a really cool company called Mats by Mars, and they have some really cheap and really good stuff. Their mats aren't neoprene; they are vinyl. But honestly, it's almost better. They're a lot lighter. They're very, very matte, which is nice. The neoprene mats tend to be a little glossy, or they're not glossy. They're like shiny. It's like the shimmer of like that tight weave fabric. Yeah, Mats by Mars.
And I think that they'll do custom stuff for you too.
Yeah. They do a lot of D&D stuff, and what's cool is that you can use dry erase markers on their mats and then just rinse it off. Don't use dry erase markers on your neoprene mats.
Yeah.
Brandy Alaniva, what white do you use? I use a white called Liquitex Heavy Body Acrylic Titanium White. It's very white.
Me too.
And I find it cheaper than just buying tubes or pots of white from wargaming companies. If anybody purchases anything from Mats by Mars, maybe let them know who sent you.
Right. EOB.
I got to play with their mats at Adepticon.
And they made their business card out of the mat material.
They did. It was adorable.
Yeah.
Is there any Tau players in chat? The Tau symbol is the outside white and the inside black, or is it the other way around? I think I'm going to go with this way because it's how I already did it.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Cheeseman, custom rule, each time a command point is used, an item of clothing comes off. I've been asked not to return to some wargame stores. Damn, don't some armies have like 50 command points to like spend in a game?
Mm-hmm.
William Ramble, I like the standard Desert Tan game mats. They're hard to find though. Oh, tan sand.
Triggering.
Jason M., you guys should release a line of paints. The white can be called Nick.
I love it. Exactly. Look what you guys did. Wargame Ramble. Nick, so white. Alright, let's stop being rude. I mean, stop saying just the facts. I'm working on my tan right now. I'm assuming the screen is probably emitting, little tannin rays.
I'm digging how this looks. Right now, I'm putting on dark colors, and then I'm going to highlight them up to light blue, white. But yeah, the red with the blue and the white, yeah, it's going to look really neat. Mr. Highman Canada 2, I kind of feel like the Crimson Fists are way too underrated. The Crimson Fists are sweet. I love Pedro Cantor. Pedro. Mutant Mike, black with white recesses. I'm gonna look it up. 40k Tau symbol. I spelled Tau wrong. Images.
Matthew Cheese Man. Apparently, there's a gap in the paint market for contrast blues.
Is there? I feel like Games Workshop sells like 7.
That's a silly joke. Hee hee hee, ho ho ho.
It is black with white recesses. I can do that. That's fine. Really need to get some white ink. White ink would help with getting those recesses nice and crisp.
I got some white ink for you.
Is it Liquitex?
Yeah, it is actually.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
It's my
You're
favorite.
welcome. And wow. Speaking of Liquitex white, it's 10 o'clock. You know what that means?
That means that we're switching over to the Patreon only stream.
You better believe it.
But what is the Patreon only stream, you ask? It is the stream that we do on Friday nights. We and our patrons all pile into a Discord server and we just chit-chat the night away. Everybody live.
Exactly. It's a lot of fun. Chat about the world, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
That was a really good movie.
It was a really good movie with a very problematic guy. That's okay. I forgive him. If he slaps me, I will forgive him. But I mean, imagine that's great. That'd be great. That's what I would do if I was him. To turn my everything around, I would just slap people for money. Like people would give you like $500 to slap them. That could be pretty fun. But anyways, on that note, we also have a Patreon exclusive episode tomorrow of Conflict Gavel Plus, which is our show where we basically look at Warhammer Plus content, and you get to see it along with us, and we talk about it and make fun of it. But yeah, we'll get that Patreon stream started in a couple of minutes.
Alrighty, everybody except the patrons, who we'll see in a few minutes. Good night.
Good night.